my liquid loves. To my new subscribers, welcome. I hope you'll enjoy it here. To my ride or dies, my liquid loves, welcome back. Anyway, okay, let me stop being silly. I have something to say. I tried something for the first time by myself. Oh, first of all, coming to you from my bed, once again, coming to you from my bed. So I just want to tell you what I did, and it being my first time experiencing this, and it did not go well for me at all. So I'm going to show you. Yeah, gummies. This is the lowest, what I should say, milligram amount. There are 3 gummies in here. Well, there were 3 gummies in here. And it's a watermelon flavor. And they're about this big. Okay. I went into a smoke shop that they just opened around my way. And I was asking Guy a question. I was asking him a bunch of questions about it. I told him that I never did it before. He asked me, was I looking to smoke cannabis? And I said, no, I don't want to smoke it. I'm not trying to smoke it. I said, I just want to see what what it was. I just wanted to experience it to see how it would affect me, because a lot of people, because I have arthritis in my knee, a lot of people tell me that, oh, you should smoke cannabis, and your knee will be fine, it'll help you and all this stuff. And I'm like, I don't want to smoke. And they would tell me to take gummies, so I didn't want to do the gummies either. So what I did in the past, a couple years ago, what I did was I went to a smoke shop further downtown Bronx, and I got a pen. They have the oil in it and you can smoke it or whatever. Okay, so I tried to do that. It didn't work out. It didn't work out because I don't know how to inhale that. Every time I try to inhale to inhale the smallest amount, it would kill my chest. My chest would hurt me so bad. So I wasn't really feeling anything. I wasn't feeling anything. So I'm like, all right, so I'm not really feeling anything. And I'm like, am I doing this right? I know I wasn't doing it right, okay? I know I wasn't doing it right. And so I didn't really get an effect from it, But so as I said, I went into the smoke shop and he told me these, right? So it's 100 milligrams for all 3 of the gummies together. So it's like 33 point something milligrams each one, right? So I said, okay. He said, well, it's only, 33 and point something milligrams each gummy. And this one costs $5 for 3 in a pack. I said, okay, I'll try it for $5. It's just $5, right? So he was like, make sure you ain't doing nothing. Make sure you're ready to be relaxed. So in my head, I'm thinking, okay, it's going to make me, really relax and feel nice, and just want to lay down and just relax and listen to some good music and just, feel the vibes of the stuff, you know. Was Let me tell you what happened. He told me, take one whole gummy and wait 30, 45 minutes. And he said, if I don't feel anything, to take another one. And I said, okay. So I took it at 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Friday. 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I took this, right? And I said, Alexa, set a timer for 1:30. So I took the gummy. I took the whole thing. Tastes good. Watermelon flavor. So I wasn't feeling nothing. 10 minutes go by. I wasn't feeling anything. 15 minutes. I was feeling kind of relaxed, but just a little bit of tiniest amount, you know, like, oh, okay, here it comes. 20 minutes. I'm like, whoa, okay. And my eyes started to feel like really low. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I went to go look at myself in the mirror. Oh my God, my eyes were like this low, okay? My eyes were this low. And I just happened to open up my eyes really big to see what my eyes look like. When I tell you that my eyes were this color. Never in my life have my eyes been this red, okay? Never have my eyes been that red before. So that kind of scared me. And my eyes were so low. So about 35 minutes, the high kept getting higher and higher and higher. Excuse me. Let me got some Tanqueray and splash of lime juice with some ginger ale. So the high kept getting higher, and I'm like, oh my God, what is going on? So I'm starting to feel real relaxed. I'm like, all right, I can deal with this, right? I said, okay, I could just sleep this off. Time goes by. When I tell you, I had to call my boyfriend because I was scared. I thought I would have to call the ambulance for myself, okay? I thought I had to take myself down the street, okay, to the ER and be like, please get this out of me. It's a high that I cannot control, and I don't like that. Alcohol, I can control. This, I cannot. So when it got to its peak high, it was like I was hearing things. I can't even explain how I was hearing things. It was like I would hear things, and I don't know, it's like I was hearing in 3D. And then, child, I was hearing colors, okay? I was hearing colors. I could feel my skin without touching myself. I would look up in the ceiling and everything would be like, and then my boyfriend calls me and I'm talking on the phone to him and I'm going in and out of consciousness. It's like I was in 2 dimensions. I would be here and then I would be in some other apartment. And then I'll be here in some other apartment. And it was happening in like a millisecond. And I'm like, oh my God, it's like you're talking to me. And it's like you're talking to me like you're in a faraway tunnel. Like you're at the another end of a tunnel. And I'm hearing you, but it's like you're far away. And then it was like, I didn't even know my eyes were closed. It was like every time I closed my eyes, I would dream just that little minute. And then it's like that dream would be over. And then it's like I would pop from one universe to the next. One universe. Astroplaning. I was astroplaning. I was in one world and I was in another world. And it kept going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And my boyfriend is trying to talk to me. And I'm like, he was trying to talk me out of the high. And I'm like, I was trying to hold a conversation with him. And I was like, what did I just say? What did I just say? And he was like, put on some music. I was like, I can't even lift my hand to put on any music. Listen to me. When he called me, I would look at the phone. And it was like in my mind, my hand was touching the phone, but my hand was not. It was like I would see my hand touch the phone. I would stare at the phone and I would say, move your hand to get the phone. Move your hand to pick up the phone. So I would put my hand, put my hand on the phone. And then I was like, dummy, you got to swipe up. You got to swipe up to answer the call. So it's like, I'm looking at my hand. I'm like, do you remember the time? Which cartoon was it? Was it The Simpsons? Yes, it was The Simpsons. When the kids were doing Toad, like you had to lick a toad and you would start hallucinating. It was like they were seeing in all these colors like, whoa. That's how I was. That's how I felt. So I picked up the phone from my boyfriend. I'm talking to him. He's trying to talk me down from the high. And it's not working. Nothing is working. My cat was meowing. She was so scared because she knew there was something wrong. And she just kept meowing and meowing. And I would try to go pick her up. Listen, I would get off the bed, right? And I would go to this where the bathroom is. I would go right here, right here. And I would hold the curtain to hold me up and I would be stuck. Couldn't move. I'd be stuck. But then when I come out of it, and once again, I'm astroplaning. I'm going from one plane to the next, not airplane, astroplaning. Meaning that I'm going from one universe to the next, one world into the next, into this world, back to the other world. Oh, this is good. So I would come out of it and I'm standing there holding the curtain and I don't remember how I got out of bed to get to this point. Then I walk a little further and I would get to where my white room is, where the other curtain is. And I'm standing there and I'm holding the curtain. Now, mind you, every time I lift my leg up, it's like I had spaghetti legs, jello legs. My knees could not hold me. And I'm trying to see if my cat got enough food and water. And I'm like, oh my God. And then I try to pick her up. I pick her up and I put her on my bed. I don't know how I got from point C, let me see, A, B, from point B. No, because from point B, and I went into the kitchen. Don't remember how I got into the kitchen. That's point C. I don't remember how I got from point C to point B. I remember picking her up, but I don't remember getting from point B to point A and putting her on the bed. Because she would try and snuggle with me, and it was like she wasn't liking what I was going through. She knew something was wrong. And I felt so bad because I'm like, oh my God, I'm neglecting my baby. I can't do anything. When I tell you that this shit had me in the bed, laying down and looking at the ceiling and dreaming with my eyes open. And after a while, I started feeling like there were spider webs on my body. Like I was feeling spider webs. Even when I was talking to my boyfriend, I started screaming. I was like, it's spider webs. It's spider webs. I didn't see any, but I felt them. It was like everything was in an echo. And he was like, calm down. I said, I can't calm down because there's spider webs. So when I got off the phone with him, my cat calmed down because I was coming off the high. So now I'm going down. The high is going down. And my cat is okay now. She's in her little sleeping spot and she's falling asleep. And it's like, I can't move. The only thing that was moving was these two fingers, my pinky finger and my ring finger on my left hand, because I was kind of laying on my side. And so the only thing that was moving like this, because I got my hand on my waist and my fingers is moving like this. And then my left foot would shake. Not shake, but like if somebody scared you and you're like, okay, jump. Okay, my left foot would jump. That's all that was moving. Wasn't nothing else moving. I couldn't even move my head. All I could do was just lay there with my eyes closed, like, and pray to God, like, please God, if you get me out of this, I will never do this again. I will never do this again. So messed up. And I'm like, how do these guys do it? How do these people do it? Like, you roll out of bed and you light up a joint. How do they go through the day like this? I know that you can do it so much that your body will get used to it, and you probably won't feel that feeling. Like if somebody who first did it, you won't feel that feeling, but you'll feel how. I just don't understand how people function. How do people drive cars on this stuff? I don't get it. Unless there's a total different feeling from smoking it and actually eating. Well, I know that there's a difference when you eat it because it's in your bloodstream. And it affects you differently. You'll be affected more. But if it felt any way like I was feeling, and them doing it every day, all day, I don't see how they do it. I can't. So that was Friday. I didn't even have to take a sleeping pill to go to sleep. Okay. So I was off and on sleeping the rest of the afternoon, the whole evening, throughout the night. I slept really good. So Saturday morning rolls along. I'm still high. Not as high as I was, but my body was done. I felt so sluggish. I couldn't do anything Saturday. I'm just laying here like a damn vegetable. Like, I just don't. I felt so tired. And Sunday, I woke up in the morning and I felt tired. I did nothing Sunday because I felt so sluggish. Today is actually the day that I felt like myself. And I'm like, wow. So my boyfriend told me, don't take a whole gummy next time. And I'm like, next time? I'm like, no, sir. I'm not doing this no more. But no, he was like, no, listen. Don't take a whole gummy next time, right? Take, just bite off a corner piece. I said, I don't know if I want to do this again. He said, well, if you want to keep doing it, you got to find the right amount to take. Well, I do tell you though, when I was that high, I didn't feel no pain. I felt no pain. I felt like everything was okay with my arthritis. I'm not saying that I feel like the arthritis in my knee, is so severe that I can't, get up and walk around. I mean, that only happens when I do something really strenuous or sit down for a long time or whatever. But, I'm on medication for that. But anyway, the thing was like, it was like a catch-22 because when I did stand up, it was like my knees were shaking. My knees were wobbly. I couldn't, really, walk correctly. I had to hold on to things and I was getting stuck. When I mean getting stuck, it's like I would have to walk to a certain spot or a certain few steps and stop and stand there for 5 minutes looking at nothing and blacking out, not falling out, blacking out, but just like astroplaning. And then I'll come to, and then it's like I'll take some more steps to another point. Don't know how I got there. And then I black out again, but I'm standing up, you know? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if I'm ever gonna be. I don't know. I don't know. But this is the lowest milligram that they have, and it took me so. I was so high. I was paranoid. I thought I felt spiders. I felt my skin crawling. Spider webs. Colors were vivid. Oh my God, that's another thing. Every color that I had in this apartment was extra vivid. It was like I was walking through neon colors. Everything was vivid. Everything was so bright. And I'm like, where am I? Where am I? I made it to the bathroom. I don't know how I got there. My shower curtain is like a beige and brown. That shit looked like it was radiating yellow and pink and green. And I'm like, oh my God, like what the hell? And I'm looking all up in the ceiling and I'm like, no way, no way. And then it just got worse from there. It got worse from there. So that's all I want to tell you. I just wanted to, share with you my experience with cannabis gummies. Do you think I should try it again? But maybe take a little corner off of the gummy itself and try it again and see what happens? Because me taking a whole gummy or even a half is not going to work. And trying to go to sleep? No, because my head was feeling real loopy. And I'm like, I can't sleep if my head is loopy like that. Like, then I don't want to dream and have these weird ass dreams. Like, I'm paranoid, like I'm waking up and I'm running around looking like, okay, where am I? Because damn it, I didn't know where I was half the time that I was high. I didn't know where the hell I was. I was in this apartment, then I was in another apartment. When I was in the other apartment, it was like I would look up at the ceiling and everything would be all squiggly. And I'm like, oh God, what is this? And then I would jump back here. Then I jump back to that apartment and jump back here. As quick as I'm saying it, that's how fast I was jumping. Here, there, here, there, here, there. And I'm like, no, mm-mm. No ma'am. No sir, no ma'am. And when I wait till I go back over there to that smoke shop, but I'm going to tell him about himself. He probably thought I could handle it, but I don't know. I'm just, I don't know. I'm on the fence about it. For right now, I'll stick to my little alcohol because I can control that. My Tanqueray, gin, and lime juice, and ginger ale. I'll stick to that for right now. So, we'll see what happens. All right, that's all I got for you today, My LikWid Luvs. And I will see you soon. I have another video. I have 2 more videos I have to upload. And I'll try and get those out to you this week because right now I am packing my stuff to move. My walls are bare except for this. My walls are bare except for that. Oh, and the clock and this big painting right here. But everything else, I packed away. So, stick with me. I'll be filming my moving chronicles. So, that's that. So comment, like, and subscribe, and let me know if you think in the comments if you think I should give this another try. I don't know if I should. I don't know. I'm scared. I'm scared. Okay, I'm scared. That shit took me out. But anyway, have a good one. I hope everyone had a great weekend. I hope everyone is doing fine. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. My videos will get better. Just bear with me, please. Bear with me. I'm trying to get my life together so that I can have better content for you. Um, so just hang in there with me, okay? Hang in there. So I will talk to you soon. Bye. Cheers.